Hello everyone and good evening. Finally I have moved indoors and today is going to be a big day for my second 140 because it is getting a new starter. So first of all we need to get the car up on the lift and then I will show you what I'm going to be replacing. Well, I'm going to replace starter, but I will show you what kind of starter I will be installing and afterwards the process of removal and installation. But before you access starter, which is a huge electrical device on the car, you want to not remove completely, but you want to disconnect the negative terminal on battery. As you see, the battery on 140 is located in the trunk. This is the negative cable and simply unbolt it and car is in hibernation mode. So yeah, now it's safe to work on electrical devices. Now let's get it up. So the car has been lifted off the ground. This is the underside of 140 if everyone is interested. Now I should show you what I'm going to replace finally. So this is the new starter made by Bosch. This is the part number. Why I'm going to replace the starter? Because on my car it takes very long time to start the car. You can hear that the starter is tired because it just simply it feels like it cannot turn the engine. It eventually does, but it takes like up to 10 seconds when the car is warm, and sometimes it takes so long that starter even starts to smoke. So yeah, that's why I want to replace it. This is the starter, as I said, Bosch. I would rather see made in Germany here, but it is what it is. I hope it will last. If we feel it by weight, feels pretty decent. So time to install it, or rather time to remove the old one. To remove the old starter, what you need to do is, because this is a diesel car, there is this shield, the big one, which covers the transmission, and then there is this shield which is on all engines, gas or diesel, which covers the oil pan of the car. So basically these plastic parts need to be removed to get the access to starter. Starter lives somewhere in there. So yeah, I will remove these panels and show you where the starter lives. The starter location on 140s is approximately the same on all cars, so this applies not only to diesel. Removing these pans, it's very easy. There are 8mm bolts all around, and yeah, you just take a drill bit and voila, bolt is removed. Now some like 8 or 7 more bolts. So the transmission pan is removed. As you see, it is only held in with 4 screws. Now let's go to the main pan, which is under the engine. Same story here. 8mm, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's out. And the second pan, which lives under the engine, is out too. Also held in by 4 screws. I'm very surprised to see how little oil leaks are here. So yeah, now let's get under the car. As you can see, these parts have been removed, and now we see and we have access to the starter itself. The starter itself lives here. This part, fucking water dripping in my face. So yeah, we need to replace starter. 1 bolt here, there, 1 bolt here. It is connected to this negative cable too. And then there are multiple connections for the starter solenoid, which I cannot show it to you because they are very deep. They are like up there. Well, basically I think I will remove these large bolts, I will slip it out, and then I will show you where the smaller bolts for the electrical connections live. So the first bolt is out, which is the lower one. Very interesting head size, 16mm. But yeah, nothing difficult. You just remove it and place it in a safe place. Now I'm looking at this electrical part mess, and I think I will remove this like copper thing which holds in this main harness. It just blocks the view for all the other connections. So it is held in by, as I can feel by the head, it is I think 10 millimeter, and yeah, it will just free up this space for us. So as you can see, I have freed up this loom, and it was held in by this small screw, 10 millimeter head. So to get to it, you need to take an extension, and you need to like unbolt it from that side. Like everything is pretty tight here. So yeah, but I got it loose. Now let's get to the electrical connections, which I was talking about previously. Yeah, I think there is a 13 millimeter holding in the negative cable, this one, and then small one should be 8 or 10 millimeter nut. So as I said, 13 millimeter nut, which holds in that L-shaped thing. And the second nut, the 8 millimeter nut, is out too. It is for the connection which is right on top of the starter. Yeah, I know it's hard to show, but trust me, it is 8 millimeters. So basically all the electrical connections are now removed. So I think it is time. Yes, it was for this wire. Yes. Now it's time to remove the starter itself. The second 15 millimeter or 16 millimeter bolt. So the second bolt is removed too. In fact, there are so little screws and nuts holding the starter in. I am very surprised. Very good design. After you remove the screws, you just need to fish out the starter in this like small space, but eventually you will get to it. So this is the starter which I removed. It's still genuine Mercedes. It has many years, let's put it that way, and yeah, I think it has come time for it to die. So judging by these writings, it has been already swapped from car to car, like it has been a used part already. So yeah, just in case anyone is wondering, this is the original number. Now the best part, comparing it to the new one. So if we compare it to the new one, as you can see, yeah, smaller part. I don't even know what to say. Proper quality, nowadays quality. So yeah, but judging by the dimensions of the starter, it has the same length approximately here. It is smaller in body size, but these ears appear to be at the same angle as these ears, or maybe not. Well, anyway, if I don't put it on my car, I will not understand it. So now it's time for a break. Now it's time to change the gloves and install the new starter on the car. But judging by these spots, it is the same, looks the same. Well, the solenoid. So yeah, I will update you on installing it. So the new starter fits in its place. One bolt is installed already, and now it's time for the second bolt. The second bolt goes in rather interestingly because it is under some certain angle, but yeah, sorry for bad camera angles, but yeah, it installed and it is catching the threads. So yeah, basically now reverse order to install everything in its place. So the new starter is installed in its place. Bosch even gives you new hardware for securing the positive and negative terminals, but these are just plain chrome bolts. I don't like them. I will be using old styled. These are proper ones from Mercedes. So now it's time for installation of the positive and negative terminals. So the both nuts are installed loosely. Now I need to tighten them. There is one note I want to add for you. When you are tightening these nuts for negative and positive terminal, be very careful with forces, because I installed a new starter on my second 140 and I did over tighten these nuts and I simply broke off that copper stud. So they are very weak. I don't know why, but yeah, that's the way it is. So both of the nuts are successfully installed, and now you just need to add this like protective cap to where was it? Yeah, basically you need to add this cap because it prevents, just in case, contacting each other. It's like a security cap. Something written on it? No. Yeah, I will install it and then show it to you. So as you can see, nothing is no more shining because the cap is installed. Cap is installed on the big terminal. I think that's the positive terminal. Yes. So both the connecting bolts are installed. Now it's time to install this bolt from behind, which holds in the harness. And don't be like me, connect this oil gauge plug while you remember it. I once did the job, assembled everything and forgot to connect that oil thing. So yeah, the final bolt now. So the main harness is installed, but as I said previously, be careful what you are doing. Yeah, as you can see, I forgot to install this negative cable running from hood, not running from body to gearbox. So yeah, always double check what you are doing, but nothing too terrible. Remove the bolt, install it and tighten the bolt back. So let's do it. So now finally everything is installed. Double checking if everything is connected. Everything is connected. Now it's time to install these belly pans. While you are in here, time to inspect your suspension, your engine for oil leaks. Mine has one massive oil leak, or I think it's a coolant leak. I don't know. So yeah, inspect your chassis, inspect everything, and yes, as you can see, the underside of this car is pretty bad. Not the worst, I have seen worse, but yeah, car has seen life. The rear subframe has been replaced because it was rusted out. The floor, surprisingly, it's still there. So yeah, the next video will be about drive shaft and that U-joint which I replaced on that second drive shaft. So as you can hear, everything is quite loose here. So yeah, the chassis, the suspension elements are pretty rusty. The time will come for them too. So yeah, it's even hard to look at them. What condition are they? So yeah, anyways, let's talk more job. Let's install this pan and the second pan. The first pan is installed and the second pan is installed too. So basically, job complete. Now it's time to collect all my tools and lower the car down. Let's see what the new starter sounds like. So we add the power. Yes, adding the power, installing this plastic cover, installing back the carpet. Now the moment of truth. So we are in the car. Glow plug light goes off and oh shit. Well, yeah, much better. Before, if the temperature was a bit over 40 degrees when the engine is like hot, it would crank and crank and crank for like 5 to 7 seconds, and then it would start. Now it's just another story. It's so pleasant to hear it. I want to hear it again. Yes, finally, Mercedes. So the tools and the equipment has been loaded. Soft close goodness, and yeah, it's the final scene for this job. So see you in the next video. The next video will be about replacing the drive shaft, and yeah, take care and see you soon.